Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Crossing the Line. We're going to take a look at a story from Fox News. We are winning the culture war. We are gaining ground against the leftist loons. Rich Men north of Richmond hits number one on Apple charts. He has struck a chord with America. Fox News here. Many liberal media outlets have been out of touch with Americans after labeling a viral country song called Rich Men North of Richmond a right-wing conservative anthem. Despite the labels, the viral song has topped Apple Music charts, even surpassing country singer Jason Aldean's hit, Try That in a Small Town. Now, this fella here, Oliver Anthony, brought out a nice little country song the other day where he basically talks about how the rich men north of Richmond in West Virginia are controlling the country and basically doing everyone else in the country a disfavour. He goes and talks about things like Jeffrey Epstein's Island, things like that in a tongue-in-cheek kind of way, but it's a really nice, well-sung song, a nice bit of guitar playing, and the left has lost their shit over it. They cannot be quiet about anything because someone come out and made a mildly political song on the right side of the spectrum. I think this guy's a middle ground kind of person. They are losing their shit. They're attacking this poor dude. He thankfully is going to be now hopefully a millionaire, and his song has blown up that much. I think it was like 30 million views or 20 million views last time I saw it on YouTube. I don't know what he's doing on Spotify or anything like that, but his whole catalogue that he had is blown up and he is now set for life. He has made it, this fella, and it just goes to show the cultural divide in the States and around the world at the moment between the left and the right and the middle ground is only ever increasing. I mean, we could see the massive boycott on Bud Light there in America and just how much money they've lost, the massive boycott on Target, the amount of money they've lost. It's good to see that we are gaining ground against these nutters who want to diddle kids and push their LGBT propaganda and pretend that we're racist for just saying that we like a song. I'll continue reading this story here from Fox News. Many liberal media outlets will appear to be out of touch. We'll go back here. According to the media, the viral right-wing anthem is offensive, it's fat-phobic and controversial, it's championed by the right, it's obscure, he punches down. I can go on, but I mean, how out of touch can you be? Co-host Kaylee McKenney asked on Outnumbered Friday. Red-bearded high school dropout Oliver Anthony's song Rich Men North of Richmond has been viewed more than 21 million times on YouTube as of Friday afternoon, serving as both a screed against the Washington greed and a lament for the working class ills like suicide, despair, high taxation, and working long hours for bullshit pay. Oliver Anthony has turned down $8 million offer since going viral. Many immediately resonated Anthony's song with sentiments while he shared strumming his guitar. Some fans shared personal stories of what the song meant to them. One person responded to Radio WV's video saying, "I'm 39-year-old Iraq war vet, construction worker struggling like a dog to take care of two kids and keep a farm going. When I'm not working 11-hour days, this hit so hard today. I just stop my old Peterbilt and tear up. Preach, brother." Another person called the song an anthem for 80+ million Americans who have been smeared, ignored, mocked, slandered, and robbed by their own government. This is one of the reasons that he said he wrote this song was not for fame, not for glory, but he was feeling a sense of mental illness, depression, anxiety because of the state of our economy, and so many Americans resonate with that. Fox News medical contributor Dr. Jeanette Nishwhite said that on Outnumbered Friday, this is why he shot up to number one, because he understood and acknowledged the pain and suffering, the struggling so many Americans have been dealing with on a daily basis. He is a voice for all those who aren't able to express what they're feeling, what they're going through in an able way, and able to say, we need change now. Now, this is fantastic. This dude's songs hit number one. Even Jason Aldean's song hit number one for a while there. Anyone that's coming out on the right or middle ground that's not leftist-controlled media and music industry, when they have a hit, it helps everyone. It's creating a dual economy. We need to be able to give people like this that agree with us money. I'm sick of giving people who hate us money. I don't want to give Disney money. I don't want to give Netflix money. I'd rather give it to people like the Daily Wire or Timcast and places like that. I'd rather promote small people who have their head screwed on right and aren't trying to shove some sort of LGBT leftist doctrine down our neck. I mean, I don't want to raise kids in a world where everything's turned right versus left, but that's what it seems to be. Is we need to start making our own industry. We need to start making our own content. We need to start making our own music. We need to start making our own platforms, where even if it's Ghetto, Rumble, X now. We need to start something like an alternate YouTube. Like Odyssey's pretty good, but we need somewhere that if we give the money, they don't just throw it back in our face and use it to make us look like a villain. And that's why I think Oliver Anthony here is blown up. Besides being a good song in general, obviously not a massive country music fan. I mean, shirt here. But anyone that is sticking it to the man, I mean, I remember when Rage Against the Machine used to sing songs about Raging Against the Machine, as their name would entitle, but they are the Machine now. A lot of the, I mean, they're communists, but a lot of those bands that are like anti-politics or, you know, anti-government and that, they've gone the complete other way. I mean, you've got people like them forcing people in their crowd to go and get vaccinated before they can come to their show. Dropkick Murphys, I think, were threatening to fight Trump supporters who went to their show or something like that. I mean, you're not really rock and roll. You're not really cool when you're out there, you know, being part of the government and being part of the machine. I mean, look at Midnight Oil, for God's sakes. Peter Garrett, I mean, the beds are burning. Yeah, well, we know what we know what he thinks anyway. But they go and feign and pretend, and they make their money off of selling that they are, you know, anti-establishment, anti-government, and pro-worker, or, you know, but they're not. These people have sold out years ago, so these new up-and-coming stars like this guy are fantastic. If there's other people out there that you know of that are along the same lines that don't hate everything you stand for, go and promote them wherever you can, because a lot of these people in the media industry, music industry, movies, television, whatever it is, they hate everything about you. They hate everything that you stand for, and they don't care about your money. They'll just take your money anyway. We can see that with the Disney movies they're bringing out now. We can see that with like things like Rachel Zegler saying about the new Snow White movie, that it's a white supremacist and alpha male and blah, blah, blah. It's some little Mexican chick like her who's got like alcohol fetal syndrome, whatever it is, with the eyes way too far apart. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with her. But she goes and says all these nasty things about people who grew up watching Snow White, and now it's Snow White or Snow Beige, and or would it be off-coloured cream white, and maybe the 7 minority hires? I don't know. But it's definitely not what it used to be. It's definitely not an old German child story. It's they're taking everything that you loved, cared for, and grew up with and turning it against them and saying, when you disagree with their artistic choice on the matter, they call you a racist, a bigot, a homophobe, you name it, pick one. They'll call you that. And I think this is why people like Oliver Anthony here has blown up so much, because it's hard to find a genuine person who speaks the truth, who doesn't hate you when you're on the right-hand side of the spectrum politically. And they just tell it like it is. I mean, he also talks about working so many hours and people on welfare taking all of his tax money when they don't need it. It's true. I mean, how many hours a week do I have to work just so some dull bludger can buy a new Commodore or go and buy a 6-pack of VB and a fucking 10-pack of White or a 20-pack of White Ox? It's sad how much the people attack us for just saying the truth. It's like, no, we don't like dull bludgers. No, we don't like lazy people who take shit from us for granted. We aren't supposed to be living in a socialist country, but Australia's getting worse and worse. America's getting worse and worse as well. I mean, I don't mind helping people out when they're in need. I mean, everyone's been in need at some point. We've all, you know, been down. I've been homeless at one point when I was younger, and, you know, I needed help, and I wanted to get into the get into work and start earning my own money and making my own way. And I don't like scabbing off people. I don't understand how these people... I know a bloke that's 32 years old that has only ever had one job, and he's only had that job in the last 2 years, and he couldn't do that. He was a fucking burger flipper at Macca's, and he couldn't handle that. He's now a stay-at-home alcoholic who just abuses the rest of his family because he has mental issues, and he's too lazy to wipe his own ass, this guy. This is the kind of people that want shit for free. They demand it, they want it for free, and they expect it for free. And these are the kind of people that are resoundingly left. They kick up a stink when you call them out for their laziness and their fucking patheticness and communistic traits, and this is why they're attacking this Oliver Anthony guy so hard. Lucky for him, his spiral has been turned into art so that an authentic and people really identify what he's saying because he's lived it. Fox Business Kennedy said. Fox Business Dagan Madow said that the song resonated with her even more because she was born and raised near where Anthony is from. She noted that the music even more, the lyrics impacted her. What connects folks with me is it's not the lyrics, it's not the actual music. A man playing a resonator guitar can also be played on the side or a dobro, he said, adding that Aldean's song did not just resonate with her the same way. When he says, living in a world with an old soul, the truth of these words are that the music that he's playing is the music born in front porches and born in churches, up in the mountains, up in the hollers, and is made by some big machine down in Nashville being shoved down people's throats. So go listen to Doc Watson, go listen to Bill Monroe, and go listen to Ricky Skaggs, and you will know why this man is connecting with you. Now, if you guys like country music, if you don't like country music, I'm not a big fan, but this song really hit a good note, and all props to him. This guy is doing his thing, and now he's getting attacked viciously by mass amounts of media and the leftist propaganda. So go out there, buy his song if you can. At least go and watch it a couple of times, see what you think about it, share it around, get people out there listening to his music, so that people who have the right agenda or even no agenda, like this guy seems to have, just want to write a song about what he's going through, and he's getting attacked for it. So get his stuff out there, promote anyone that's doing things like that, like him, like post-millennial, Tim Cast, people like that are fighting the culture war. Promote their stuff, get it out there so that we actually gain ground in this conflict, because it is a conflict and we are losing every day. We have lost all of our movies, we have lost most of our music, we have lost most of our television shows, if not all of them, and we are getting shut down constantly for voicing our opinions and saying that we don't like some things. I mean, if you don't like the way that they made Ariel black in Disney movie, if you don't like how they're making the 7 non-binary, I don't know what they're called now because they're not dwarves. If you don't like that, then people call us a bigot, people call you racist. But maybe it's just that you don't like your culture and you don't like your heritage getting deleted and then turned into some sort of LGBT rainbow trash. I don't know. What do you guys think anyway? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in another episode. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.